Hi, hello everyone. My name is Kaveri. My roll number is 2195180211. My topic name is wind. To capture the wind. So the all renewable energy, expert tidal and geothermal power ultimately comes from the sun. So the earth received the 1.74 into 10 watts of power from the sun. About 1 or 2% of this energy is converted into wind energy, times more than the energy converted to biomass by all plants on earth. Differentially heating of the earth's surface induces vertical and horizontal. When dealing with wind energy, we are concerned with surface winds. A wind turbine obtains its power input by converting the phase of wind into a torque acting on the rotor blades. So the amount of energy which the wind transfers to the rotor depends on the density of the air, the rotor area, and the wind. The kinetic energy of a moving body is proportional to its kinetic energy in the wind, thus depends on the mass per unit of the volume. So the rotor area of some square meters. So the rotor area determines how much energy a wind turbine is able to harvest from the wind. Since the rotor area increases with the square of the rotor diameter, a turbine which is twice as large will receive four times as much energy. To be considered a good location for wind energy, an area needs to have windmill design. A windmill captures wind energy and then uses a generator to convert it to electrical energy. Design of a windmill is an integral part of how efficient it will be. When designing a windmill, one must decide on the size of the turbine and the size of the generator. So wind turbines can be explained as a large turbines able to deliver electricity at lower cost than smaller turbines because foundation cost, planning costs, etc. are independent of size. So well suited for offshore wind plants in areas where it is difficult to find sites. One large turbine on a tall tower uses the wind extremely efficiently. So output from a large turbine. Most common design is the three-bladed turbine. The most important reason is the stability of the turbine. A rotor with an odd number of rotor blades, least three blades, can be considered to be similar to a disc when calculating the dynamic properties of the machine. A rotor with an even number of blades will give stability problems for a machine with a stiff structure. The reason is that at the very moment when the uppermost blade bends backwards because it gets the maximum power from the wind, the lowermost blade passes into the wind slide in front of the tower. So advantages of wind power: blows day and night, which allows windmills to produce electricity throughout the day. Energy output from a wind turbine will vary. The wind varies, although the most rapid variations will to some extent be compensated for by a Sure. Thermal. Wind energy is a domestic renewable source of energy that generates no pollution and has little environment impacts. Up to 95% of land used for wind farms can also be used for other profitable activities including ranching, farming, and forestry. The decreasing cost of wind power and the growing renewable energy sources should ensure that wind becomes a viable energy source in the United States. So wind power and environment. So wind turbine and the large thermal fast dragless. However, birds are often collide with high voltage overhead lines, mass poles, and winds of buildings. They are also killed by cars in traffic. However, birds are wind turbine, the only known site with bird collision problems is location almost past in California. Thank you. Its wind advantages blows day and night. Most common design is a three-bladed turbines. So landscape considerations, high cost for foundations for large turbines may be economical in some areas. So these are wind turbines which able to deliver electricity at lower cost than smaller turbines because foundation cost, planning costs are independent of size. Well, plans in areas where it is difficult to find sites. So one large turbines on a tail tower uses the wind extremely efficiently. All renewable energy and geothermal power ultimately comes from sun. The earth receives the power from the sun, but 1 plus 2% of this energy is to wind energy. Thus,